Hello there, my beautiful Gemini friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Gemini, Spirit has a specific message for you today. I feel that some of you have asked for a sign. This reading is your sign today. You're going to receive guidance through all of my cards. What I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with a healing and affirmation card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you. And then I'm going to pull a bonus card, which Spirit called me to use this deck. This is the Ancient Stones Oracle deck. Then I'm going to close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. All right, so we are getting for you, Gemini, take time and space to heal. Take time and space to heal. So some of you might be seeing a deer. I actually saw one in my front yard today. So if you're not seeing a deer, you're seeing one now on your screen. So the number 35 is also on this card. Some of you might be seeing the number 35. Maybe you are 35 years old or you are a life path number 3 or 5. Honor your sacred space, Gemini. Give yourself the time you need to release the old so you won't carry it into the future. I'm going to read this one more time. Honor your sacred space. Give yourself the time you need to release the old so you won't carry it into the future. Now, the affirmation for you is, I heal in my sanctuary of peace. I heal in my sanctuary of peace. All right, let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So make sure you're taking time and space to heal. So 9 of Cups, look at this. You are surrounded by abundance. This is a card of fulfillment and attainment. It's also a card of energy that you're putting out in the world. This is coming back to you tenfold, Gemini. So the 9 of Cups to start. We have the 8 of Swords. What is worrying you? What do you feel is keeping you stuck? I feel there's something that may have entered your life right now that is making you feel like you're in a place of stagnancy or you're not able to move forward. This is where you need to break free from the illusion of being stuck. You have power, and I feel Spirit is showing you that you have power, Gemini. So the 8 of Swords, and we have the 4 of Swords. Again, heal, slow things down. There's no need to rush to make decisions or choices in your life. Right now, you're being called to connect with your higher self. You're being called to connect with God, to Source. Okay, the 4 of Swords. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Now, this is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So look at that, Gemini. We have so many beautiful things that are happening. I don't want you to focus on the negativity or things that worry you. I want you to release that energy out of your life. Do not worry about things. Instead, just be happy. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. All right, let's take a look at this 8 of Swords first. I feel Spirit is calling me to talk about this. What is this energy in your life? You can share with me in the comment section below. What are you doing right now to release this out of your life? This is the question. This is the question Spirit wants you to ask yourself. We have the moon in the background. I feel that you're highly intuitive. You are connected to Spirit. Some of you are seeing the signs around you through numbers and animals and all sorts of things that's confirming that you're connected to Spirit. So the guidance is definitely there. So whatever walls you feel like are up for you, you have to pull them down. You have to break them down, right? There's many different things. And I feel this is in your mental plane. This is something that you're giving energy to that is in your thoughts, in your mind. This is what you need to release. You need to look at the bigger picture in your life, but you actually have to look. I feel some of you might feel blind around a situation. Maybe you're feeling blind around a connection. Maybe you feel like you don't have enough information or you're just not able to see the bigger picture around something specific. They're wanting you to find that information. And I'm not asking you to obsessively look for it, but open yourself up to different scenarios. Put yourself in other people's shoes. Look through a different perspective is what Spirit is asking. These swords, what are these swords? These are thoughts. There's many, many thoughts here, 8 of them actually. There's 8 swords. What are these 8 things that you're putting weight to that are basically like a fence that is blocking you from anything else, right? It's not allowing energy to come in, but you're also not able to put energy out there. You're actually meant to put energy out there. This is the 9 of Cups. So right now we've got opposite energies. This is what I'm getting here. So we've got dark and we have light. We have fear, we have love. They want you to reverse this, okay? And I feel this is a thing of perspective. It has to do with mindset as well. They want you to look through the energy and the mindset of abundance, love, prosperity, not the other way around. Now, I have created a 14-day mindset challenge ebook. This is everything that I do in my own life that I wanted to share with you through an ebook. So you can find the link for this in the description box below. So we got the moon here. Some of you might be feeling a little bit more sensitive than normal. Perhaps you're dealing with health issues. I feel health issues are coming up here for some of you. These could be aches and pains that maybe you have been feeling for the last week, a couple of days even. And you know, that sometimes can put a damper on our life, right? When we go through pains and aches and we're not really feeling our best, it really does derail us. I've experienced this in my life. It just totally makes your life look and feel different. But what you need to do is fight this energy to try to get yourself to come out of this spell, it feels like. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here, everyone. If you're feeling any kind of physical ailments, please go see a medical professional. All right, get to the bottom of what it is health-wise for you. I feel Spirit is calling you to do that. And I feel for some of you, you feel like you're being called to look into the bottom of what is going on with you physically. I feel also there's something that is being reflected to you, something that is being projected out in your external world, in your physical reality that you need to be aware of, that you have to recognize, because this is something that is happening within you. This is something that is being kept in the dark. But now that we have the moon in the background of this card, it's being illuminated, it's being brought to the surface. You're seeing the shadow very clearly. And Spirit is calling you to work on these shadows, work on these things that are in the darker spots, right? That are behind and hidden. They're starting to reveal themselves. So it's now time for you to work on them. The number 8 in numerology is a number of power. It's a number of bravery and courage. It's also a number of mastery, right? So Spirit is wanting you to master releasing these energies and keeping them at bay. You don't want to be in the middle of this. You want to be on the outside, and you want to put all the worries and everything in that little box and keep them there. These are things that you can work with. You can channel them into something else that is productive, something that is creative, right? Sometimes we have things that are pent up within us, within ourselves, that sometimes need to be channeled into something else, like music, maybe poetry, singing, drawing, creating a YouTube channel, or talking about things. Whatever this is, they're wanting you to channel that energy out, okay? And again, this is an outward energy. This is the energy that you're putting out there. This is a place of love, kindness, and compassion, right? So you're going to see that your life is going to change when you start to release and let go of things that you're holding on to. These could be emotions, thoughts that create emotions that don't feel good. It's time for you to really look at that and start shifting that energy in your life. Now, I'm feeling that some of you are in a place of abundance. You're connected to it. You're feeling it all around you. And maybe this is just like a pothole in the road, a little hump, or like a little hump that you're going over, right? And it's nothing too harsh. You're staying in your own energy, and this is really important. You want to stay in your own vibration and frequency, everyone. You're resonating at a higher frequency, a higher vibration, and sometimes it's hard to stay in this frequency when we have life happening to us, things external to us that we can't control. The thing is, we can control ourselves, our actions, our thoughts, the way that we choose to show up in the world. This is what we have control over, and this is what Spirit wants you to have control over. These are the things that they want you to master in the energy of love. Now, what I'm getting here is a lot of beautiful things that are coming into your life. Like the energy that you're putting out there is coming back tenfold. So I'm seeing blessings. I'm seeing miracles for you, Gemini. I'm seeing some of your efforts paying off here. I'm seeing you connecting with others on a more deeper level here as well. I'm seeing some of you at the forefront. Maybe you're organizing an event. I feel some of you might be stressed out. Maybe this is a card of stress for you. Maybe you're organizing an event or trying to make something work. And you're seeing the light there. You know what it is that you need to create. Maybe this is a temporary period right now where things are piling up. Maybe the project you're working on or whatever it is that you're kind of dealing with is bigger than you thought it would be. And it's okay. Spirit is saying it is okay. Just release the weight of worry, release the stress, and do the best that you can. That's the best that you can do, is the best that you can do. Right? And when you start to put that energy out and you start to enjoy the process rather than stressing about it, the more joy, the more excitement you're going to experience in your life. So they're wanting you to really look for the joy and excitement in all the things that you're doing. Now, I'm feeling some of you also have gone through a healing period here. Okay, you come out of a healing period that may have been tough, that may have been dark. And now you're coming to a place where you're feeling rejuvenated, re-energized, renewed, and you're able to give your loving energy out there. You're back out in the world enjoying life. Some of you are being called to actually do this, to get out there, to express yourself, to share your light with others. Now, I feel some of you are meant to lead. I feel this is a part of your purpose. This is why you're here on Earth, Gemini. You're meant to inspire, you're meant to lead, you're meant to teach others. You have a story, and your story has a message. And that message is meant for people that might be going through the same thing that you have gone through in your life. So some of you are meant to be in the public eye here. This is what I'm getting. And I'm getting a lot of fans and well-wishers. I'm getting the Six of Wands popping in here with this card's energy. You're here to serve. Some of you might be finding yourselves in a career of service, right? I don't know if any of you have YouTube channels, podcasts, or social media platform where you are shining your light in the world as a service for humankind. You are light workers, some of you. And this energy is coming back to you. This wave of energy, this wave of light is coming back to you in such a big way. You're going to see blessings and miracles in your life. And remember that blessings and miracles, we're meant to experience those all the time, every single day. They're not something that are rare. They're something that we're meant to experience every single day. So believe that you are surrounded by miracles, Gemini. Okay, so this woman is holding a cup. She also has a sun behind her. I feel she's very aware of how to work with her energy, how to work with her power. And I feel for some of you, you're in this place of mastery here. And I'm getting some of you celebrating something. You have come to completion, or you're finalizing something. All right, and this finalization, this completion, I feel is a cycle of a past energy. And I'm getting karmic cycles also closing here. So I feel that some of you are closing a chapter in your life and you're entering this new energy on a new note, on a positive note, right? You're like, I'm going to move forward now through positivity and love. And I'm going to see how this energy works for me in this new cycle. And oh my gosh, you're in for a surprise here, Gemini. You're going to see so many things that are different in your life that you haven't experienced before, that you can't even imagine. And you know, even in my own life, I'm a Gemini sun and rising. I'm a double Gemini. I've been experiencing this energy. I went through a period here where I was dealing with my health. And all of a sudden, you know, I stayed positive through all of it. I was like, you know, this is something that's temporary because I'm looking into it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get through this. I believe that, and I'm getting through it. And I'm seeing all the positivity. I'm seeing the abundance around me, right? Sometimes we forget to see that, especially when we're going through something that doesn't feel good. But it's all about not focusing too much on that, actually finding solutions around it, but also moving forward through positivity. That makes the biggest difference. So the Nine of Cups here and the Four of Swords. There's no need to rush. I just feel for some of you, there is no need to rush, Gemini. There's no need to try to reach a goal too quickly, trying to miss things, trying to get something done. I feel some of you are looking at a clock or a watch and you're kind of like, oh my God, the time is running out. I need to have this done by this certain time, like this stress, this worry around time. They want you to release it. They want you to take time and space to heal, not to create more worries and things that are going to pile up and create more, I feel, damage within you that you have to heal. Now is the time for you to start opening yourself up to healing. The swords is the mental landscape. The swords is the connection that you have to spirit and your higher self. Right now, spirit is calling you to receive guidance from spirit that is there for you all the time. Your higher self, spirit, God are waiting for you to connect with them in order to receive guidance around whatever it is that you might be going through, which is the Eight of Swords. Okay? They're aligning you to this energy of fulfillment, attainment, fruition, right? Completion, like celebratory completion. And the other thing is, maybe you have been slowed down somehow. I feel some of you have been rushing. This comes up a bit with the Four of Swords for me, is those of us that have been rushing, maybe we slipped and hurt our ankle. Maybe we have some sort of small little injury that slowed us down. And this is giving us time to really think about things around maybe this injury, like, oh my gosh, because I have this happen to me now, I can't do this, that, and the other thing. Release that worry. This is why Spirit is saying you need to calm that mind down and connect, because there's guidance, there's a purpose, there's a lesson that you're learning through what it is that you're going through that might not feel the best. They want you to make the best of every situation that you are in, because you have the power to do that. Okay, you have the power to make the best of every situation that you find yourself in. And this connection to higher self is going to bring you clarity. You're going to receive signs. They're already around you. Those of you that have been seeking signs, this is your sign. Spirit is calling you to release the chaos in your mind and allow yourself to create space, quiet space to connect, to receive the guidance, the solutions, the ideas, whatever it is that you need. And then maybe you're meant to channel it into something, right? So I feel that maybe some of you are making a decision somewhere in your life. Perhaps you feel like you have a lot of different things that you have to do in your life and you're not even sure where to start, or you're trying to get them all done at once, but it feels like you're getting stuck in this loop or in this cycle, which doesn't feel good, which I'm getting through the Eight of Swords here, right? It's a back and forth energy. It's like the infinity symbol. It just keeps going back and forth. And I feel for you, this is meant to switch into the actual infinity, like everything is timeless. There is so much for us, and the energy that we put out there keeps coming back to us. So I feel Spirit is reflecting to you your energy that you're putting out there. So they want you to recognize the kind of energy that you're putting out there, Gemini, to see what you're receiving in return. Is it something that is coming from a lower vibrational energy, like the energy that you're putting out there? Is it going against love? Is it the opposite of love? Because if it is, they want you to shift that and get into the energy of love, kindness, and compassion. I feel this is the overall message for some of you, especially with the Four of Swords. Now, the number 4 in numerology is tied to manifestations. It's also tied to being practical, but also solid foundations. It's now time for you to lay those solid foundations in the ground to get to know yourself better. And this is going to happen through introspection, through quiet time with yourself, to tune out the noise of the world, tune out the noise of others, and allow yourself to really get to know yourself and what it is that you desire to experience in this world. What is it that you desire? What is it that you want, Gemini? Because when you have clarity on that, that's when everything starts to align for you. And quiet space, I feel Hermit card is coming in with this, like a really deep introspective state here. Meditation, journaling, all of these practices, if you can implement those in your life, they're going to make a huge positive impact on you. Okay, so I feel Spirit is calling you to do that. I'm also getting someone that enjoys water, being in a bath. I feel this is a very connective time when you're actually bathing or taking a shower. I feel this for myself. I feel I get a lot of intuitive messages. I also have a wall in my shower that's like, it's like Scrabble. It's got like speckles and dots, and I'm able to see visions when I'm connected to water and just staring into it. I start to see images. So I feel for some of you, you are able to see things in the future, or you're able to make sense of things if you actually focus and soften your sight. So your eye, your gaze, soften your gaze. Like you have this gift. And it's all about mastering it. It's all about maybe even practicing it in quiet space and energy. So this is coming through. I just feel there's a lot of things that are developing, a lot of things that are going to become clear, that are going to surface that you haven't known about yourself before. This is what I'm getting with this card. So take time and space to heal, everyone. Okay, and deer. Some of you are seeing deer. Watch out for deers around you. Okay, these are messages, the confirmations of this reading. So this is the Ancient Stones Oracle card deck, and I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. So we are getting for you today is ancestral messages. Look at that. Ancestral messages are coming through for you. Some of you might be resonating with this image. So connection, belonging, and ask for help. You are under divine support here, everyone. Know that you have assistance and support around you. And you can call on spirit guides to bring that in. Prayer for you is going to be huge here, everyone. So the message is, from the pictures etched on cave walls by our prehistoric ancestors to the engravings found amid the ruins of ancient temples, stones hold a direct line to humanity's past. We can reach out and touch the messages left by the ancients, our hands tracing the inscriptions that their very hands created. Have you ever run your fingers over a carving in a cave, Gemini? I haven't. Have you pressed your forehead to an ancient stone knowing that it's witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations? I've been to Italy and I've touched some of the stones out there. Have you passed buildings that stood when your grandparents were children? In Madagascar in Africa, stones belong to the ancestors and are used to construct tombs and monuments. In New Caledonia in the South Pacific, it's believed each stone has a name, a history, and a life resulting from the spirit enclosed within it. In the USA, Hawaiians believe that stones are inhibited by mana, the life force of ancient ancestors, and consequently must be protected and treated with great respect. And then the Anangu, a First Nations people of Australia who are the traditional custodians of Uluru, teach that the iconic sandstone monolith holds the spirit of their ancestors. The Ancestral Messages card is one of deep belonging and connection. It's an invitation to connect with positive ancestors from your ancestry, and known and unknown, to reach back in order to walk forward, to remember that you're the dream of those who stood before you, and one day in the future, you'll be an ancestor of those yet to come. So this comes with an Ancient Stones activation. Feel free to write this down and use it in your life. I welcome the connection and guidance of positive ancestors from ancestral lineage. Walk beside me and guide me on my way. So I'm going to read this one more time. I welcome the connection and guidance of positive ancestors from my ancestral lineage. Walk beside me and guide me on my way. So look at that. Ancestral messages coming in for you, Gemini. All right, let's go ahead and pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting here, coming good. There is coming good in your life, my friends. The number 4545, if you're seeing this number in the sequence anywhere in your life, this is a confirmation of this message and this reading. So everything is arriving in divine timing for you. Things are falling into place. So don't worry about it. Release the energy and flow with everything that's going on. There are blessings all around you here, my friends, positive events that are going to take place, that are already taking place, and it's a time for you to receive. They want you to be open and receive all the blessings that are coming into your life, everyone. All right, everyone, I'm super excited to announce to you that my sister-in-law Katomi has put together her Christmas ritual box. Now, these are available right now. I have the link for these in the description box below. This is a protection box. There is a purpose behind this. It's going to come with full instructions on how to use this kit. It comes with 2 candles. Each of these candles have a stone. One of the candles actually have a tassel, okay? The stones in these candles are going to be consecrated, so you're going to put intentions in these candles and you're going to be able to carry these stones around you after the fact. Now, there's only a limited supply of these, everyone. So the deadline for these, the last one you can order is on December the 5th. And we wanted to get these out early because last year we sold out of them. So again, secure yours today. I've got the link for these in the description box below. So this is your message, this is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.